This is Phoebe Green and the Locker of Destiny, written and read by me, James Dubern. Chapter 17, The Girl Who Never Forgets. Home ec became Phoebe's favourite lesson, as she could speak to Alice and Jade about time travel. Every spare minute of her day was spent plotting and planning how to get back to 2025. She and Jade were making pavlova again. Disappointingly, they rarely got to consume their creations once the lesson was over. The trolley of delicious desserts would be deposited at the door of the staff room, never to be seen again. "Remember to add the sugar 1 spoonful at a time," Miss Campbell said as she inspected their work. Phoebe nodded obediently. But once the teacher had moved on, she tipped the whole bowl of sugar in, which flattened her frothy egg whites. "You seem stressed," Jade said. "What's the matter?" "The usual," Phoebe replied. "I've been here for over a month and all I've learned to do is how to make desserts. I'm no closer to figuring out how to get home. The locker has disappeared and I only have 2 months left until Mummy arrives." Jade smeared the foamy mixture into a dish and slid it into the oven. She licked the whisks clean when Miss Campbell was off congratulating the twins on their spectacular work. "I don't think you should eat raw eggs," Phoebe said. Jade shrugged. "I ate loads of it last time and I was fine. Mostly fine." She washed up a whisk and passed it to Phoebe to dry. It still had lumps of cream on the shaft, which Phoebe wiped off with a tea towel. "You worry too much, babe," Jade said. "It might be quite cosmic to meet your mum, both aged 11. You can be sisters, kind of." No, Phoebe said. "That absolutely cannot happen. I need to get out of here before Mummy arrives. What if I say something that changes the future? Just one tiny thing could cause chaos." "Like what?" Jade said, passing a cake tin dripping with dishwater. Phoebe dragged a finger across its greasy surface. She put it back in the washing up bowl and swapped places with Jade. "Suppose I accidentally say something like, 'Well, parenting sounds hard, imagining all the washing up,'" Phoebe said. "And my mum, aged 11, agrees and decides there and then to never have kids. Then what happens to me?" Jade pondered this for a moment. A bowl dripped onto the worktop as Phoebe's stream of washing up piled up. "Nothing. You said you were talking to her in this imaginary scenario, so you must exist." "No, Jade, I don't exist," Phoebe said. "If Mummy has no kids, I've deleted myself from the universe." "Well then, how could you have sown the seed in her mind that she doesn't want kids?" Jade asked. "I don't know. I go round in circles. None of it makes any sense. Also, right now, Perivale thinks I am my mum. They weren't expecting her until January, and when I showed up, they thought I'd arrived early. What do you think is going to happen when she actually shows up and there are 2 Phoebe Katie Greens? One of us is going to get the boot and tough padoodles. That person is me." "Where will you live?" Jade asked. "Exactly," Phoebe said. Her face was blushed with stress. "Relax, Phoebe, you can stay with my mum," Jade said. "I'll just tell her from the future. She'll think that's mega. We have a yurt in the garden and you can kip in there. It's like a Mongolian tent with a log burner in the middle." Phoebe shook her head. "Jade, thank you, but I can't start a new future where I live in your garden. I belong in 2025 and I have to get home. I need to study physics and find out how to build a time machine, but this school just teaches us how to bake cakes and play the flute. Ah!" Miss Campbell told Phoebe to calm down. "What's going on?" the home ec teacher said. "Nothing, Mum," Phoebe replied. "I just can't get the grease off these pans." "Aight," Miss Campbell said. "Nothing in this life worth raising your voice over." Phoebe wanted to scream inside, but she just nodded and squirted half a bottle of washing up liquid into the bowl. "Phoebe's stuck at Perivale and wants to go home," Jade admitted. Miss Campbell sighed. She looked across the room, over the heads of the girls furiously scrubbing, to the window. The tips of beech trees bent against the driving wind. In the distance, the cold English Channel bit at the shore. "Once upon a time, there was a girl who could see the beach from her bedroom," Miss Campbell said. She closed her eyes and smiled. "The sun shone and the sound of music and laughter was deafening. Then that girl fell in love and moved to a distant land." She opened her eyes and crouched to peer through the oven glass. "And the love sank faster than your meringue. We all stuck, Phoebe." "So that's it," Phoebe said. "The girl just forgot about the sound of laughter and drums and got on with it." "Nah, she never forgets. Next time, spoon the sugar slowly," Miss Campbell said. Jade and Phoebe finished the washing up and sat cross-legged in front of the oven. They listened to timers beeping and oven doors being opened. Little shrieks of joy and high fives could be heard from every corner of the kitchen. On cooling racks sat beautiful meringue nest that looked light as clouds and white as snow. Jade and Phoebe's eventually emerged, looking more like a brown tortilla wrap. Fine. Next time I'll spoon the stupid sugar. Now tell me more about your mum's yurt, Phoebe said. Is it big enough to live in?